What makes someone attractive? Attraction is a mysterious beast, isn't it? Some folks swoon over chiseled abs, while others can't resist a specific jawline. It's a wild world out there. Are you an attractive guy? Sometimes the most attractive people don't even realize their own appeal. That's where we come in. We've got the scoop on the signs that tell you if you're turning heads and making hearts race. So, buckle up, and let's dive into the fascinating world of attraction cues, where we'll help you uncover if you're secretly a magnet for admiration. 1. You don't get a lot of compliments. Have you wondered why you don't get that many compliments? It's not always a bad thing, you know. Sometimes it's because people are intimidated by your good looks and confidence. Yeah, you heard that right. Just think about it. When you mention to others that you don't get many compliments, are they shocked? If so, that's a sign you're actually quite the attractive guy. See, people might think you already know you're good looking, so they don't bother telling you. They assume you've got it all figured out. But hey, who doesn't enjoy a nice compliment now and then, right? So next time you're feeling down about not getting compliments, just remember, it might be because you're turning heads without even realizing it. 2. Heads turn to look at you. You ever walk into a room and feel like all eyes are on you? It's like you've got this magnetic force drawing people's attention. Well, guess what? That's a major sign you're physically attractive. Picture this. You step into a party, and it's like a scene from a movie. Hands freeze mid-air, drinks in hand, while heads turn in your direction. What's even more telling is how people react to you. If they like what they see, they might go the extra mile just to get a good look, maybe even point you out to their friends. But if they feel threatened, they might throw you some menacing glares. Here's a fun example. A buddy of mine once had a restaurant manager pass by our table repeatedly just to catch his attention. And when the check came, her number was right there on the back. So if you find yourself in similar situations, embrace it, man. You're turning heads for a reason. 3. People are surprised if you call yourself average. Do you downplay your looks, calling yourself average or not good enough, only to have people stare at you in disbelief? Well, that's a pretty strong hint you're more attractive than you think. It's actually quite common for people to underestimate their own attractiveness, comparing themselves to others in what's called the contrast effect. Picture yourself in a room full of models. You might feel like you're not as good looking as them, right? But that's just your mind playing tricks on you. Instead of focusing on any negative thoughts or cultural biases, pay attention to how people react to you positively. So next time you try to brush off a compliment or downplay your appearance, remember that people's surprised reactions are telling you something. You're actually an attractive guy, and it's time to embrace it. 4. People are surprised you're single. Has someone reacted with total disbelief when you tell them you're single? Yeah. It can be a little awkward, but hey, it's actually a sign you're an attractive guy. People tend to assume good-looking folks like you are already taken, so when you break the news that you're flying solo, they're genuinely shocked. And you know what's even more interesting? They might start listing reasons why you're such a catch, qualities they think make you an ideal partner. So if you find yourself in these situations more often than not, take it as a big compliment. Next time someone's jaw drops at your single status, just embrace it, and know that it means you've got something special going on. Who knows? Maybe that surprise will lead to a new connection or opportunity in the dating world. 5. Men pick on you for no reason. Are guys picking on you for no apparent reason? Well, believe it or not, that might actually be a sign you're an attractive dude. It's true. Sometimes other men see you as competition, and they can't help but act on those instincts. Think back to school days. Were the boys giving you a hard time while the girls were sweet to you? Yep, that's a clue. This kind of behavior is deeply rooted in our evolutionary past. Just like animals, humans can't help but protect their territory, whether it's a potential date, a job opportunity, or even just their ego. So if you find yourself on the receiving end of scathing looks, aggressive handshakes, or shoulder bumps, take it as a compliment. Hey, at least they're not marking their territory with, more primitive methods. So, the next time you feel like you're being singled out, just remember, it's probably because you're one attractive guy. 6. People like to do you favors. Ever notice that people just seem to love doing you favors? You know, like that time you were at the bank and the grumpy employee suddenly became all smiles and helpful when it was your turn? Well, guess what? That might be a sign you're an attractive guy. See, people tend to go out of their way for those they perceive as good. And even though attractiveness doesn't necessarily mean better, research shows that people often make that connection anyway. So if you find folks bending over backward to help you, your good looks might be playing a role. Being attractive can even lead to social and economic perks. But hey, with great power comes great responsibility, right? So, if you're one of those lucky guys who gets the VIP treatment, be aware of your privilege and use it wisely. After all, your attractiveness is a gift. Make the most of it. 7. Others show you excessive courtesy. Do you seem to get the celebrity treatment from people around you? You know, when they stop what they're doing, put on their best behavior, and become all smiles just for you? If this sounds familiar, it's a pretty good indicator that you're an attractive guy. It's kind of like when people go out of their way for someone famous or wealthy. They're hoping for a selfie, a story to share, or maybe even a job opportunity down the line. Now, being an attractive guy might not put you on the same level as a celebrity, but it does get you some extra attention and courtesy, especially from the ladies. So, is it just your good looks? Or is there some kind of non-verbal, energetic vibe you're giving off as well? Well, chances are it's a bit of both. But there's no denying that your looks definitely play a part in getting you that special treatment. 8. You're memorable. Find yourself in a situation where people just can't seem to forget you? Like they're always seeking your attention and approval, or asking if you remember them? Well, buddy, that's a solid sign that you're an attractive guy. Being memorable like this means that people, especially women, are drawn to you, hoping for a little bit of your time and affection. It's like you've got this magnetic pull that keeps them coming back for more. Now, of course, there might be some insecure guys out there who get a bit jealous of the attention you're getting. But hey, that's just another indication that you're a hot commodity in the dating game. So, embrace your memorable charm and let your attractiveness shine. 9. People often come to you and introduce themselves. People seem to gravitate toward you, just itching to introduce themselves. Well, that's a surefire sign that you're an attractive guy. And guess what? It's not always about romance. Sometimes it's simply about trust. You see, confidence is a key factor in attractiveness, and people are naturally drawn to those who seem self-assured. They feel like they can confide in you and trust your judgment. So when strangers are eager to shake your hand and say hello, it speaks volumes about your appeal. Next time you're out and about, pay attention to how often people approach you for introductions. It just might reveal the extent of your attractive powers. Keep an eye out for these signs to discover if you're the attractive, head-turning dude you never knew you were. Remember, confidence and self-awareness go hand in hand, so embrace your charm and use it for good. Now go out there and shine, because you, my friend, are a force to be reckoned with. If you like this video, then check out these related videos to see more and make sure to subscribe and leave a like.